We are one day into our 4-day jungle trek through the Gunung Leuser National Park in northern Sumatra. We flew into the city of Medan before getting onto a bus to take us 2.5 hours to the small village of Bukit Lawang right on the edge of the jungle. After day 1, we have 2 more days of hiking before we'll reach our final campsite along the river. From there, we'll be tubing down the river back to the hotel. From what we saw, regardless of the trek that you take, you always end up at the river before going back down to the village, and the length of the track simply determines how far into the jungle you'll go. Since everyone enters the national park at the same entrance, the first day was the most crowded because most tours take the same initial route. The tour guides also contact one another to notify when they've spotted any orangutans. From day 2 onwards, we didn't see any other groups until our final campsite.
That was definitely not the worst sleep I've ever had, but could have been better. But it was cool to sleep with all like the jungle sounds and the river and everything around us. That was pretty awesome. I need to go and check out the toilet situation, and I can tell you now it's really, really terrible.
Day 2, let's do this!
We've just stopped off for lunch after about 2 hours of hiking this morning, where we went from our camp by the river up onto the top of a ridge, and then we've been walking along that, hoping to see some orangutans or some other animals. But all we've seen are some Thomas monkeys from afar, and then we saw some pigs very, very briefly up ahead, but they got spooked from us, so ran away. But that's about all we've seen. So hopefully this afternoon we're going to see some more animals, but we do think that they're getting spooked from far away because of the noise we're making, and there's literally no one else around here except our group, so we'll see. we arrived at our camp for day 2, and we're a lot further into the jungle here. Like, we're not getting phone signal or anything, but our guide took us like just up the river to the waterfall so we could have a swim, and that was really cool. But I'm trying to find the toilet now. They said it was down here, but all I found was this other waterfall. So I don't know if it's going to be the same like porcelain toilet in the jungle as in the last camp, or if this is going to be something completely different, but we'll find out. Okay, so I got clarification. When they said the toilet's down here, what they meant was go down there, dig a hole and do whatever you need to do. Our guide's there catching shrimp, and then we just saw a little gecko on the tree as well. So last night we saw loads of cool animals that only come out at night. We saw like fireflies, which we couldn't video because it was too difficult, but they were really awesome. I've never seen a firefly before. And then we saw a gecko, and then we saw a bunch of frogs as well. And then one of the guys was like fishing for shrimp in the river. That was really cool to see. But then equally, over the other side of the campsite is open jungle, which we didn't have in our last campsite. And it was so eerie thinking that like anything could be there in the jungle overnight and like could come out. But like, I mean, usually things in the jungle are trying to avoid you, but it was just eerie knowing that it was there and they could come out if they wanted to. But we had a really good night's sleep, and that's the main thing. Just heard some monkeys, and they're so loud, so now we're going down this hill to try and find them.
I was like, oh my god, I lost the guide, I don't know where I'm going. So we haven't found the gibbons yet, hopefully we still will. But we have found some orangutans, so more successful day than yesterday.
Jungle trek in Bukit Lawang. See the monkey, see the bird, see orang-utan. Jungle trek in Bukit Lawang. See the monkey, see the bird, see orang-utan.
Jungle trek tour was so good. We really want to come back and do another one, but for a bit longer, and then hopefully we can see like elephants and tigers. If we were to come back again, we would definitely use Sumatra Eco Travel again. They were such a good company, very ethical. You could see in the way that they were like cleaning up after themselves, and they were very knowledgeable about the animals. Anton and Ali were both very entertaining, and you can see that they care like about the animals, about the people on their tours. They would make sure you're not getting too close. They'd pick up the litter after themselves. It's just a very good company. We definitely use them again. So after the conversation we had with the people in the hostel in Medan, who said that 2 days is kind of the maximum that you need, anything else is just a waste of money. We wholeheartedly disagree. We had the best time. So the first day of the trek, we were kind of on a path with everybody else. So there were other tour groups there. So there was quite a few people doing the same route. So when you got to see the orangutans, there were quite a few people around them. But then on day 2 and 3, it was very private. It was kind of just us, our little tour group, the group of 5 of us, and then the 2 guides. So we kind of got to have more unique interactions with the orangutans and all the other monkeys and things as well. So it was really a lot of fun, and we 100% would recommend going for a longer tour. So now we're heading to Medan Airport, flying into Kuala Lumpur for the night, and then in the morning we're going to Brunei.
Left a tiny bit of food